Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How are you? This is the time of the Joseph Journal Broadcasting. I'm Matanbar, an Israeli and one of the staff at Joseph Journal. From now on, whenever Japanese Jewish and Zionist who is Mr. Takahiro Joseph Yoshihuka is programmed to you in English or Hebrew language, I will cherish his program and of course I'm pleased to meet you all. At first I would like to know how and when did the Jews meet Japanese and how could Jews discover Japan? Could Mr. Takahiro Yoshihuka explain it please?
Yes, most of people in the world, the first meeting between Japanese to Jews think of Japan opened the state except for Netherlands, China, and Korea in the final of Edo period, but actually it wasn't. Actually, why the warring states period in the middle of 16th century, there were many Portuguese or Spanish missionaries for expansion of Catholic faith. It was including Maranos. Maranos were Jews, those who pretended to convert from Judaism to Christianity. One of them was Mendes Pinto. He helped to the missionaries of Jesuit with Francisco Xavier. Maranos, we are presented Catholic, we are pretended Catholic faith for their security from Spain and Portugal. At the same time, in Portugal, those who were traders of doctors, but it wasn't continued since 1536. Portuguese government had exposed them, so they were escaping from Portugal, then to India. India was one of colonies for Portugal. Mendes Pinto was one of them. Among the Maranos, there were some who quit their trade and joined the Catholic mission in Japan. A representative of these was Luis Almeida, who arrived in Hirado, Saga Prefecture currently in Japan in 1555. The first reason he changed careers from being a merchant to being a Catholic missionary was the difficulty of trading in dangerous waters where pirates were rampant. The second reason was that the crackdown on Maranos had begun in Goa, the center of Asian trade.
Is that all?
No, continuing. After that, many of the Maranos moved their bases to the Portugal territories of Malacca and Macau to continue their commercial activities, but sooner or later, crackdowns may begin in these places as well. Even so, perhaps they perceived Japan as a safe haven anyway from the reach of evil. In particular, the decisive factor in the case of Almeida is that he had obtained surgical license in Portugal before becoming a merchant. Perhaps he thought that if he joined the Jewish branch of the Society of Jesus, a Catholic missionary organization established by Francis Xavier, he would be given a place to work as a missionary doctor. Japan was then unified under the Nobunaga order and his vassal Hideyoshi Toyotomi. However, Jesuit missionaries sold ordinary Japanese citizens as slaves, mainly to Southeast Asia and feudal laws, what we would call prefectural governor today, who converted to Christianity, ordered the destruction of shrines and temples within their territories, so the spread of Christianity was banned in Japan after Toyotomi Hideyoshi. It was not until the 19th century, after the Meiji Restoration, that Christianity was able to carry out missionary activities again. Many feudal lords who converted to Christianity abandoned Japan and fled to Southeast Asia and other places. After Hideyoshi Toyotomi's death, the Tokugawa clan, which established the Edo shogunate and ruled Japan, were threatened by the Tokugawa shogun's efforts to realize the word of peace. The winter and summer sieges of Osaka took place between Hideyoshi Toyotomi, only son, Hideyori Toyotomi, and the Tokugawa shogunate. These wars became proxy wars in the Far East of the 30 Wars, which were taking place in Europe at the same time. The Tokugawa side was seized by the Netherlands and England, and the cannons brought by the Netherlands were particularly effective in attacking Osaka Castle. Meanwhile, Catholic powers such as Spain and Portugal supported the Toyotomi side. The Netherlands loan to the Tokugawa family during this war included an agreement that the Dutch would not engage in any missionary activities in Japan, even if they were Protestant. Soon after, the Dutch government repented to the Tokugawa family for poisoning a danger to Japan, and the Dutch remained the only European country in Japan to monopolize trade with Japan until the end of the Edo period, when Matthew Galbraith Perry of the U.S. Navy arrived in Uraga, a city on Pacific coast of Japan, aboard one of the Black Ship, a steamship. That's all for today. Next time, I'd like to talk about the relationship between Japan and the Japanese forces that arose at the end of Edo period in Japan, when Japan was closed off to the United States and other European powers.
Would you like to mention more about it?
No.
Okay then. So, thank you for watching Joseph Journal until the end. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and give it a like. I'd like to thank Takehiro Joseph Yoshihoko-san too.
Thank you.